We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Colorado, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Story is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
You don't D-roll as a pitcher. That can be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The first pitch, here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short, and he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roy, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Colorado's out in front, 2-0. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Minor offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Now at the plate, number 58. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Fastball just inside. One and one. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Colorado, but they're on top 2-0. Standing in, number 15. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, the leadoff man reaches base to start out there.
They're already down. They got to follow on the attacking game.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Odor, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. At corner for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado, you better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Outside, 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. Now Chu will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here it comes now to Andrus. A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 offering sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Trevino on second. Chu at first. 2 out in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. The Rangers on top here, 3-2. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he's certainly.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he rips it on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now
good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses again. 2-0. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Nope. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Three and one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two out with the man at first. Misses. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Odor is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rangers lead it 3-2. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps
Now
on giving, D-Roll. Both teams
15.
piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, number 15, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Really?
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause, and the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Desmond swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Yonder Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, 0-2 to Alonso. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. A pause and the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still even at 2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 58.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Desmond stands at second with 2 gone. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Arenado. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
Standing in, Jose Trevino. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. One and one the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to chew. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. He's there, but he drops it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. One and 0. Here it is. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
One and 2. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. McMahon gathers it in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, number 58. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Headed after it is Mazzara, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Rafael Montero, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Rafael Montero.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot as they take the lead 4-3.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box, David Dahl. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fouled off. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's down into left center for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night here in Arlington. 4-3 Colorado. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and you can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
At the plate, number 15, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
High in the air into shallow left center. Story is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Mazzara at third with 2 away. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So digging in now, Ryan McMahon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's 1 for 3. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground. Odor has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies designated hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now. Number 58 would be next. A high fastball is in there. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains a 4-3 game. Number 54 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 54.
Now batting, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike there. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now in the box, Ronald Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 0-1. Nope. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Trevino. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Guzman at second, Trevino at first, 1 gone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Ready with the 3-1. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
The batter, the center fielder, Joey.
Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here's the 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we start the seventh, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, number 58. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The catcher, number 58.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun waits on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. Andres is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The score remains tied at 4. Number 37 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 37.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Nomar Mazara.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Desmond going back on it. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No outs, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
Striding in, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready now, Rougned Odor. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Calhoun, base runner at first with one out. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0 now. Ronald Guzman is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runners on first with one down. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-4 Ranger lead. Number 59 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 59.
Ready for another shot now. David Dahl, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Zero.
1 and 2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Daniel Murphy is on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Line drive to center field. Gallo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Settling in now, Ryan McMahon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, and that misses, ball 1. Hampson at second with 2 down. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Raimel Tapia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base, number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ready with the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Now a 7-5 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Sean Kelly enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Sean Kelly.
In now, number 58, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Three runs already home here. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-1 fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Number 15 in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Rangers 5. Garrett Hampson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Raimel Tapia will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Raimel Tapia.
Scott Oberg is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Scott Oberg.
So striding forward now, Jose Trevino. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Andres, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now that well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first takes care of him. And the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 7-5. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazar. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line hard. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, number 15, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in is the potential tying run, Willie Calhoun. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I gotta stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 2 for 3. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Cut fastball, and there's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
7-5 tonight's final. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 37 pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.